doing his best to keep these units alive, as well as the priests, but the Shadow Hunters probably has a higher healing rate than the priests do, since they can only heal one unit at a time, and this priest is just uselessly healing that water elemental, and this priest is also healing his peasant, which is kind of funny. And that Kodo beast is just going to go ahead and eat that priest right up. Shadow Hunter going to be doing some more healing up the Blade Master as well. And it looks like the human's going to be retreating a little bit here, but it looked like he was able to trap the orc was able to trap a Spellbreaker, and he's going to force the human to stop here. Looks like he's going to be attacking at this priest, try and finish him off, but he's going to run the priest back. Going to be attacking him. Ooh, he traps the Mountain King, and it looks like he's going to be Scroll of Town portaling out of here, but the Mountain King uses some sort of item that essentially windwalks himself, which could be why he got the Dust of Appearance, but he didn't look like he had the Dust of Appearance to use at that time. Looks like he has some sort of slow spell from, yeah, he has this slow spell from those sorceresses, and they're going to be going ahead, and doesn't look like they're reconstructing their army, the human at least anyways, not quite yet. So you'll notice that the pro level play is more about action and running around and creeping and getting your hero higher, which is a lot different than what you'll see in like the low level ladder, where they'll just be turtling like classic RTS and getting a huge number of units and then having everything come down to one microless fight here. And he's going to be finishing up the job that the Blade Master started when he was creeping the Ogre Magi across the map. I'm going to be creeping up this expansion, probably for the actual purpose of an expansion, considering that he's bringing his entire army along. So he could be expanding, he could not be expanding. He did send a peasant down here, so I'm going to assume that he is expanding here once he gets enough resources, or when he remembers to, or is not focusing on anything else. This code will be kind of hiding in the trees for some reason, and these raiders are going to be running up here, joining the army. Looks like there's going to be some sort of counterattack up here, but at the same time this Blade Master is going to get mixed up in between here, trying to get some last hits to get some experience from creeps, and he is going to get a last hit on that turtle, which is going to help him get a level up. And it looks like they're going to be attacking this arcane sanctum, and which is currently training a Spellbreaker, but there's going to be a Scroll Town portal right here, training more Spellbreakers, and they look like they use Scroll of the Beast to get the heck out of there. And so the orc player is going to retreat, sort of just a hit and run attack. This Blade Master looks like he's going to be purchasing something else from the marketplace, or looks like he purchased something and he's also going to be doing some attacks, but he no longer has the protection of the Forest Troll trappers to protect himself from these Ogre Magi, nor does he need it, as he is much more powerful than he was before. The Shadow Hunter is going to be getting stuff from the base, including a Scroll of Speed, which does what it says it does, but I've never seen some of these items before. As I said before, this Great Hall is going to be placed down in a position that isn't too close to one side or the other side, which is good so that it can't be scouted or ranged out as easily. So it looks like we're going to have another engagement down here. It looks like they're going to be using a force, going to be trapping this Spellbreaker as well, and going to be doing some more trapping on these Spellbreakers. And a Scroll of the Beast, or Scroll of Speed, is going to be used in order to help do some more damage and give him the upper hand in this fight. This Mountain King's going to be doing some micro around, getting in the back of the fight and attacking at this orc, who is in fact stunned because of this Mountain King. The Mountain King is going to probably take out this orc, and the Blade Master taking out another Spellcaster, and of course the Shadow Hunter doing an excellent job of keeping all these units alive. Going to trap another Spellbreaker in there. Looks like Spellbreakers are the orc's primary target, and they might be attacking these peasants, but it looks like they're going to go for this Mountain King. But unfortunately for the orc player, the Mountain King looks like he's going to get away, so he's going to go ahead and attack some priests instead. And the peasants are just wailing away at this poor raider who has been stunned by the Mountain King. And it looks like an orc died, and it looks like the orc's going to have to retreat because he has ran out of an army. He has been out macroed in this sense, as he has a too small army, but at the same time, if he can keep a hold on this, because if you take a look at the gold mine left, there's only 4,000 gold left in this, as well as 4,000 gold left in this. But a Great Hall's almost finished up here, so he could have a higher gold advantage for a while here at least. As a human does not have an expansion up yet. Of course, the human could be using the fact that he can cooperatively build an expansion, but that still doesn't change the fact that for a while at least, he's going to have more gold income than normal. But it looks like the human player is going to be running down here, could take out this expansion. The orc needs to be ready for this, but he is not, as he does not really have much of an army, which is why he had to retreat. Now these peasants are going to be transferring over, but it's too late, because this expansion could be taken out and going back up for some reason, as actually the army is in fact coming in. He doesn't want to lose any more units to this army, or at least right now the grunt is going to go ahead and grunts and raiders going to be going trained out here, and we have more spellbreakers being trained to help maintain what he lost. And it looks like we had the Blade Master doing a little bit more harassment. He's almost level 5, and once he gets level 6, he's going to be able to use his Ultra ability, of course. I'm going to run here, probably scouting out whether or not there is a gold mine here. Looks like he's going to be running right through here, and seeing just what the army is, and then doubling back to probably join up to help defend this expansion, prevent it from getting destroyed, at least early on, to try and get some resource buffs. Again, he's only training some spirit walkers now, but he doesn't really have much, and the human's going to be moving out, could be going for the bottom flank, and it looks like he is, and the orc is going to be running around. He doesn't, or he's going to be running back. Nope, he's running around. And so the human is going to be throwing down ivory towers to try and stop this. This is not good for the orc player. He needs to not focus on these water elementals. He needs to kill these units like these peasants sitting here. And this is going to be another huge battle, as he is focusing down these spell breakers, and a level up for the hero Blade Master up to level 5. More healing by the Shadow Hunter, and the Archmage is just going to be being used right now for water elementals and for buffs on all these magical units that he has out right now. And it looks like the majority of the army is going to be focusing down these units like this Blade Master, but it's not really doing much. And there's quite a lot of peasants down here, which could prove to be a little bit of trouble in trying to position his units correctly, and they could eventually kill him because there is a lot of them. The Shadow Hunter is going to go ahead and level up, and you could hear Priest got taken out there. These towers are going to be upgraded to guard towers, and that's not good. Gonna have a dust of appearance being thrown down so that he can see this Archmage, and the Archmage is taken out. That is going to be big trouble for the human players. The Archmage was one of his only heroes, and it looks like the Mountain King is 103 HP left. He is inches away from killing that Mountain King. He kills the Mountain King, and there's the GG from u2Damaga, or I think that was a GG from u2Damaga. Either way, that was an amazing game, and on one of my favorite maps, Echo Isle. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and of course, I'll see you guys next time.